Hey everybody, welcome to Mark Talk with Mark Ellert. Today, our Mark Talk is going to be man talk, manpower. Now, for real, we're doing man talk today, everybody, because we got to tackle the subject, toxic masculinity. It's a powerful subject. It happens a lot. I'm going to bring it up because, man, just something the other day happened in my personal life where it's like, dude, toxic masculinity. Cool down, Mark. Take it easy. Let the testosterone go down a little bit. Take it easy. And this is what happened, kids. The other day, me and my special lady, my girlfriend, were hanging out. She was listening to some of my drum videos. When she was watching my drum videos, she told me, "Hey, Mark, just so you know, this video is recorded sideways. You literally have to turn your phone sideways to get it right, but it's not landscape style." The second she said that, Mark flipped out. I'm like, "What do you mean it's sideways? I can't do anything right. I suck. I literally just started going ballistic. I just got nuts. You want to get nuts, baby? And I literally just started. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just kind of blew up and just started. That doesn't make sense. And just rambling and going off on a rant about why it doesn't make sense and that's not right and I can't do anything. And eventually, my girlfriend, I could tell, she was like, "Oh man, I pissed Mark off." She felt guilty and she felt bad, and I started picking up on that. I'm like, "Now, sweetie, don't worry, don't worry. It's not your fault. I just really didn't like the information I got. It's just one of those. I thought something else happened when I was told something else. I lost it. It was a feeling of loss of control, a feeling of helplessness, and I just don't get it. That doesn't make sense." But everybody, it was an emotional reaction. The second I was told that, emotionally, I just flipped out because I couldn't make sense out of it. I was just confused. I was like, "That's not right. That's not right." I didn't take the time to sit down and try to think about it and rationalize. I just emotionally went off the wall. Because again, it's that toxic masculinity. It was a feeling of loss of control, helplessness. I got confused. So I didn't want to think about it. I just wanted to get angry. I was just seeing red. But it's a common thing with men in the toxic masculinity. When you feel like it's just not the way you expected it, you lost control, you just don't get it. It's an emotional thing. But eventually, once I started noticing my girlfriend, she felt guilty and bad. I wanted to make her feel better. I'm like, "No, no, no, sweetie, not your fault." That's when I started actually using my rational mind. That's when I started thinking it through and explaining it to her. I was like, "Look, sweetie, basically, when I record my drum videos, I'm beating the hell out of my drums. When I'm beating them, the floor is shaking and vibrating. My phone stand, literally, it can't hold my phone. My camera stand, it goes on the sides and holds the phone just on the side. So when it's vibrating and shaking too much, it will drop the phone sometimes. It can't hold the pressure. It can't hold the metal, baby. Too metal for one hand. It can't take my jam, so my phone vibrates and falls out of the stand, and it's hard for me to get good video." One day, I'm like, "Dude, turn the phone sideways. If I turn my camera stand sideways, my phone won't vibrate and fall out." I'm like, "Yeah, baby, that's what's up. I got this." So I didn't turn my phone sideways for the fact of getting a better image or better shot of myself playing. I did it so my phone won't fall out of the camera stand. Once I started explaining this to my girlfriend, it's like, wow, there's literally no reason for me to be upset about this. The whole reason I turned it sideways is just to get video footage and not let my phone fall. It doesn't matter about the shot or anything. I'm getting still good video. I'm still getting good audio, and my people like it. So what is the point of me being so upset? It literally, once I thought it through, that was just my toxic masculinity. It was just the testosterone that I couldn't make sense out of it. It's not what I expected. It's not what I wanted. So I got angry. The anger didn't help anything, everybody. It just made my girlfriend upset and made me just go livid and off the wall and just be yelling and not getting anywhere. But then I came back down to reality and started thinking it through just to explain it to my girlfriend. But that's when I realized I'm trying to make her feel better and everything. I got to do that to help myself feel better. When things like this happen, take some deep breaths, Mark. Take some deep breaths, think it through, sit down and think it through. Don't be, running through the hallway, pacing and panting and just threatening to break things because you don't get it. Sit down and think about it. Take some breaths, think it through logically. Think, okay, this is what happened. This is what I wanted and expected. This is why it happened. And you'll come to the conclusion. And even again, when me and my girlfriend had this conversation, we talked about it where I actually had my phone upright, hit record, then tilted sideways. That's why it recorded everything upright, but yet was a sideways position. Literally, we figured out that you have to turn your phone sideways and then it says landscape, then hit record. I did an experiment yesterday and now I fixed it. So if anything, It didn't affect what I was trying to do, and all it did was just give me more useful information to how to prevent this in the future. So if anything, I gained control and had more information. It helped me. There was no reason for me to go off the wall and lose it, everybody. So everybody, like I said, try to do some, try to take it easy. Let the rational side of your mind do some thinking. Don't do all emotion based and just lose it. Do some deep breathing. Try to get your mind to actually start. Don't just be going by the heart and the emotions. Try to get your mind and your logic and use some ration and think it through. Do some breathing, do some grounding techniques, pick up something, play with something, just talk it out and just realize there's no reason for you to get upset. Is again that video, it just because it's sideways, it didn't have any effect on my audio or my visual. I did what I wanted and my phone didn't fall out. Now I know for future I can turn my phone sideways and get a better landscape before. So we're cooking, baby. We're cooking with oil. So everybody, toxic masculinity, it's a thing. When you recognize yourself getting mad, think it through. Do some breathing, think it through. Come back to reality with us, everybody. And until next time, keep it sexy, make good choices. I'll catch you on the flip side. Manpower!